Everyone, we wanted to take you back to the U.S. Supreme Court, where you have people who are celebrating same-sex marriage decision that came down just a few short minutes ago by the U.S. Supreme Court. And so right now you have people who are giving their press conference and their thoughts about this. Those who support equal rights, they say this was all about equality. And now here in Travis County, how does this impact not only us here in Travis County, but throughout the state? Well, I can tell you that we just got off the phone with Travis County Attorney David Escamilla, and he says right now he has a team of legal experts going through the Supreme Court's decision right now. And Travis County District Clerk Dana DeBrouvoir, or Travis County Clerk Dana DeBrouvoir, is saying that she is going to meet with County Attorney Escamilla in just a few minutes to go over the fact that she can now issue some marriage licenses. At least that is what she says is her hope. And that is the hope of this couple waiting outside of the clerk's office right now. A same-sex couple waiting for the ruling, and you can see they're checking their social media and they're talking, and they have just learned that they can now get married according to the Supreme Court's decision. But Dana DeBrouvoir is saying right now she's waiting. She is in a holding period because you have the district attorney right now and you have the county attorney going over the Supreme Court's decision line by line to figure out what to do next. But I can also tell you that Ken Paxton is saying that he wanted the clerks all over the state of Texas to wait before issuing any kind of marriage license to same-sex couples who want to marry in this state. Now, Travis County is saying we're going to review this opinion, and that is what you're seeing right now on your screen, the next steps in this process. And Paxton is telling the clerks to not issue those licenses, or at least to wait to issue these licenses before doing so. And when I was talking to County Attorney David Escamilla, he told me, quote, Paxton is not Dana's boss. So right now, that's exactly what the legal team is doing. They're going over this decision. They will have, we're learning, extended business hours over at the clerk's office because there could be a flood of people heading over to the clerk's office right now. We've been expecting this decision to come down from the U.S. Supreme Court, and it has.
But it's important for us to read the order because Texas is not actually a party to the Supreme Court. We are in another lawsuit. So very important that we read it carefully, and then hopefully we get a good answer. And then what this office is planning to do is to try to deal with what we think is some pent-up demand. Some couples who need to get married, they've got health and family reasons for moving ahead with this. So we want to try to offer some extra hours so that we can continue to provide our regular business services, but also deal with what we think will be an additional crowd who needs this extra service.
As you can imagine, we had a lot of questions for Dana DeBrouvoir, and the clerk, she talked to us previously in the last few weeks about interpreting the ruling.
Even when we get the ruling, it will be important to read the ruling to see exactly what it says and exactly how it affects the state of Texas. So none of that needs to be rushed. All of that needs to be very carefully considered because the main thing is any marriage license that this office issues must be able to withstand any action, any legal action. We want to make sure that no marriage license that we issue is ever assailed.